So I just had a call with an entrepreneur, a business owner, and I just had to share with you because it's really, it reminded me so much in the beginning that was amazing, and I'm sure a lot of other people can relate to it. So he's been in business for about 5-6 years, building a remodeling company, small size company. He's doing a lot of the work on his own, and we have a huge upside ahead of him. He's in a great place, so there's so much growth. And the question was, I'm recognizing other opportunities in the market that are in. Which opportunity do I need to chase? And when I start asking a question about his company, the size of his current company, it was very clear to me that instead of facing the challenges that he have, taking his company for where it is to the next step in growth. So for example, go from 300,000 to 600,000, or going from $500,000 to $1 million. It's still a small size company. It's a great company, but it's still a small size that you have so much upside. What I recognize immediately, as I said, is instead of making that next jump with his company and going through the difficulties or, the new habits, the new challenges of really building a team, having more processes, what he's end up doing is chasing other opportunities, right? And when I ask him, why wouldn't you just grow your company, for example, from 300 to 500 instead of just getting out there and chasing other opportunities? And he couldn't really answer the question, right? Because most of the time when we do it as business owners, especially when we're on a small business, is one is reacting to our own patterns. Two is we don't want to face the difficulties of going from being in the truck, in the field, to really start building a team and building some process so I can scale the company. Usually what they do is they look around and see what other people have to say. Oh, that's a great opportunity. Look at his business, is much bigger than mine. Probably I can do the same thing. And where we end up on the call was, instead of looking at other opportunities, look at where you are for a second. What is it in your business that you can leverage? What do you need to do to get your business from 300 to 600? Instead of getting out of your business, try to learn a new business, a new opportunity, and then basically end up doing exactly the same thing, right? So I wanted to share it because I learned also on my own, and the call just reminded me is, before we are listening to everybody around us and trying to chase other opportunities, most of us have so much more to leverage within our existing business before we even go and look at other things, right? If we had a conversation that he's a $100 million business and he kind of reaches capacity in the areas that they're in, then it makes sense to start adding more revenue source, start opening up. But if you're doing $300,000 in revenue and your goal is to get to 600,000, you don't need to go and look for another business. You have enough leverage to work with, and learning how to go from 300 to 600 to 1.5 to 4, 5, and $6 million in business, that really will develop skills of taking the business from, being in the truck, being in the field, to really learning how to build a system, a scalable business that you can build and you don't have to be in the field all day long. So just going through the process of doing it will give you the muscles and the ability to take those skills now and this experience into any other business that you have. So if this business is, if you are relating to this video and you are in these numbers, instead of going out there and looking for other opportunities, just take some time, look at your business, understand what is it that you're doing, why you're stuck, why you're generating the same numbers for so many years and you cannot go to the next step. The answer to it is not going to be a new opportunity. The answer to it will be look within, look at your business, see what you're passionate about, build a plan, and start executing on it. Hope that helped.